It's intriguing that such feather-light insects can use their wings for communication as well as flight. The bond is sealed when he seizes his partner by the neck. Two pairs of claspers at his hind end grip a matching depression behind the female's head. The male's claspers and the female's neck fit together like a key in a lock. Rivals can rarely pull them apart. Coupled together in this way, they can fly perfectly in tandem, something no other insects can do. Their mating, too, is unique. The male's mating organ is at the front of his body under the base of his wings, but his sperm, as in all insects, is produced at the tip of his tail. Curling his body, he pumps the sperm from back to front. The female now grips the front of his abdomen with the tip of her own, creating the well-known dragonfly mating wheel. This was first described more than 200 years ago, but it's only recently been understood. The mating of dragonflies is even more complex than it looks. In good weather, the female can mate for several days with different males and can lay several clutches of eggs. Thus she carries a good deal of sperm. A new male drives out competing sperm with this powerful movement before introducing his own. A look inside shows what happens in detail. The female below has a large mating receptacle with 2 sperm sacs. The eggs will eventually pass through this channel, the oviduct. The male's mating organ with 2 extensions at the tip is well inside the female's receptacle. The sperm inside is from an earlier mating with another male. The male's first job is to expel this foreign sperm. Only when the mating receptacle and the sperm sacs are nearly empty does the male inject his own. The next time the female lays eggs, it will be his sperm that fertilizes them. He has rivals everywhere watching him. To avoid attacks from other males, the female dives underwater to lay her eggs. Until now, every other successful male has still had a chance to replace the sperm of his predecessors to produce his own offspring. Only her last mate's vigilance can prevent this from happening. In running water, it's not easy for her to get her long abdomen to the plant stem, where she will lay her eggs. She bores a new hole for each egg with her ovipositor. Only now are the eggs fertilized. They will take several weeks to hatch. It is in the dragonfly's other world that life goes on. There the larvae are developing. Dull in color and sporting only the buds of wings, at this stage they barely resemble their parents. These demoiselle nymphs have hatched from the eggs that were laid in early summer. They have already molted several times. At the same time, other demoiselle larvae are just hatching, protected by the plant stems where they were laid a few weeks ago. Now in August, they push their way out into the open water. Tiny worm-like creatures only a few millimeters long. They will shed the first of many skins almost immediately. The newly hatched damselfly nymphs groom themselves. Then they stretch out their legs. At the tip of the abdomen are 3 leaf-like gills. This is a key distinguishing feature. Dragonfly nymphs have spiny internal gills. Even at this young stage, they are active predators and fiercely guard their hunting patch, using their tails as weapons. Dragonfly and damselfly nymphs alike are commonly called pond monsters. They prey on water insects, other larvae, and even tadpoles and small fish. Depending on the species, nymphs may take weeks or years to develop in this underwater world. The water plants are home to thousands of nymphs. When the time is right, they will climb up the plant stems to undergo the final